Hello again. Today we're at DestinyUSA in Syracuse. We just heard that an IKEA is coming to this spot right behind me. We're going to talk about that today and give you some of our thoughts on it. We love IKEA first. Just put that right out there. So this is the H&M entrance. And this store used to be At Home. It was a home decor store. And this was kind of a warehouse type version of that store. It was pretty big inside. So if you've been to DestinyUSA, this was the green parking garage, underground parking garage back when it was Carousel Mall. And that's where this store is located.
Back about a year ago, maybe two, we were kind of joking around about how IKEA should come to Syracuse and take over Shoppingtown Mall, but it was kind of like a pipe dream because we thought that Syracuse was too small to have an IKEA. They usually only come to cities that are, have a certain population density. I mean, I know that Syracuse is a real city. I feel like in my heart that Syracuse is a real city, but we're pretty moderately sized. So this is huge. IKEA is coming here.
Okay, so we're going to walk out here a little bit so you can kind of gauge how large this store is or they're moving to. And it's not really that big. But I'll give you a better perspective out this way. So I'm trying to line up the angle here. Yeah, so you can kind of tell from this angle, right behind me, not a very big area for an IKEA.
This retail space has 88,500 square feet. And according to all the articles I read today, which there were a lot because I was very excited, IKEA is only going to take up about 70,000.
A full-size IKEA is normally 200,000 square feet to 500,000 square feet. And this is definitely not even a moderate percentage of a full-size IKEA. But it is a newer prototype, and it's kind of exciting to see something newer and kind of like IKEA Light. IKEA Light, and I definitely miss coming to this mall. As a local, don't really come here too often, and I think that's wrong. I need to get off of the Amazon thing and start shopping in the real world, right? Okay, so we're gonna go in and check out the mall directory and just kind of show you the space on the map that they have in there. And then we'll show you the front entrance of where At Home was, all kinds of stuff. Let's head in. Let's go into the mall. Oh, we went in. This is the entrance with caramel corn here. We've been here a few times. I will leave all those videos linked in the description box down below. And just around the corner here, this is the location. It makes me wonder if they're going to have the upper floor also.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
So 80,000 square feet. I don't know if it means both levels or not, but it should be interesting once it moves in. Everyone who's been to IKEA knows you have to have 2 floors, right? So I was at work and you did a lot of reading on this.
Yeah.
This IKEA location will have a food court, so you can get your Swedish meatballs. They'll have a restaurant, and you can also buy all kinds of food here and everything. We suspect that basically they'll have the showrooms, and then you can buy the little things, and then anything larger that's not like a focus item, it'll probably be shipped to home, or you can pick it up at the Liverpool pickup location.
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty much what the article said. Like you can get the smaller things like the bins of pillows and the stuffed animals and the lampshades and the picture frames, and they are going to have all the showrooms, which is exciting for me because that's my favorite part of IKEA. I mean, and the restaurant too, because I love Lingonberry anything. But the big warehouse section where you go and take your cart in and you have to find the right lane, the aisle to get your giant box containing your couch, it seems like that's the part that they're going to leave out. And you just order that. It can either come to your house, come here to come pick it up. I don't know. I think it's going to be really awesome. I just want to walk through the showroom and just stare at things and get ideas for our entire house. It's going to be incredible. I might cry when it opens.
Someone's excited about this.
I'm so excited.
And then someone's more excited about it. So since we're over here and this big sign is over here also, I just thought it'd be interesting to take a look at this and show you, if you don't know, why this mall is really cool There are a ton of stores here, a lot of outlets and things. It's the largest mall in New York State. There are very few people who remember, apparently, that this used to be like this. This is a picture of this land that the mall's on. Just oiled containers. It was very industrial. We've been over to see the bald eagles. They nest just outside of this mall. I used to work here when it was Carousel Mall. Interesting little tidbit of information about the mall. In the original part of the mall, there is 3.5 miles of back hallways. Very interesting. It takes a lot of behind the scenes work to operate a mall like this. Keep it going. We're on our way to see if we can find a map, but look how big this mall is. This mall is so big that the Titanic fits in this case. The entire Titanic right there. Look at that. In case you didn't know, during the week, the mall closes at 8. It is 7:58 right now, and everyone's pulling their gates shut. Get out of here. So basically, we're on the upper level from where we were before. It's at least down there, the lower level, that will be the home of IKEA. That sounds like fun. I really hope there are 2 floors, though. I really do. Sweet, there we are. So now we're just looking up another store nearby,
Like the Central New York Open Center.
Okay, so now you can kind of see At Home is still on the map right there. So as the mall closes, I'd like to thank you for joining us here, looking at the future home of a small IKEA in Syracuse, the 3rd IKEA that will be in New York State, and probably like a really popular one.
I'm gonna eat every veggie ball I possibly can.
As far as Syracuse is concerned, we're right at the intersection of Route 81 and the Thruway, Interstate 90, so it should be a popular location because I think the closest one driving to us is North Philadelphia area, like just outside of King of Prussia, and the closest as a crow flies is in New Jersey. Other than that, you have to go to Brooklyn or Boston.
And I'm gonna buy every single storage cube for my cats to sleep in, and it's gonna be so exciting. And I'm gonna look in every single fake room they put up and be like, my living room could totally be painted this lovely shade of green.
Should be exciting to see this under construction. I don't know when it opens yet.
It's gonna be great.
Again, thanks for hanging out with us. If you like this video, click like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we have a whole bunch of other videos about travel up in New York State. So check out our other videos and consider subscribing. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Bye. I feel like IKEA is really gonna feel at home here.